Hey, listen, something y'all didn't know, man. I was into art when I was young. I went to the Fine Art Center. Um, my art teachers, they talked highly of me. I just didn't
Okay.
keep going with it.
That's the thing. So I started doing art 5 years ago. Start teaching myself how to create, how do you draw these things, and kind of go from there, bro. But I hear that story all the time where like kids from like 8 to 12,
Yeah.
that's when they lose it.
Like
Right.
middle school. I
Yeah.
stopped around middle school. I went to the Fine Art Center down there in Greenville, and then I just, after a while, I just.
But that's
got
the
out of
age.
it.
That's the age where you gotta find like what society makes you find a direction.
There you go.
Yeah.
Right? Like, hey,
Yeah.
bro, you ain't playing ball. Like, bro, you weird.
Yeah.
You ain't doing this. Like, oh, you ain't in the hood. Like, bro, you weird. Like, think about that. Like, the kid who wants to be an artist, there's no comfortable space for him to be like, bro, I'm an artist and I'm a rock in that. You got to pick a side almost, and then if you don't pick a popular side, you go in that weird category. And at that age, when you trying to grow up, trying to find yourself, you ain't trying to be weird.
Yeah.
If anything, like I can be out of space, I can be in the wrong situation, but I'm not gonna be weird. Right. So with kids in that area, that's why they end up losing it because they started drifting off into spaces that that are more popular than being an artist.
And that's what I did too.
Yeah, see?
I love sports. I love football.
Yeah.
So I got real deep into the football. But I used to draw when I was young.
See,
I love drawing. You know what
I
I'm
be
saying?
influencing kids right now, like to stay with it. I tell them like, I know it gets weird, I know it gets funky, bro, but stay with it.
Yeah.
And there's a career in art, and I don't think people individuals see that. And for me personally, I ain't never had like growing up, I ain't know an artist, I ain't know a black artist for sure.
Yeah.
But then as I'm older, realizing like there's a career in art. It ain't got to be painting. It can be design. There's businesses going up every day when it comes to logo, especially nowadays with all this technology, bro. It's a heavy art-driven society right now. So for sure, keep going with it.
Yeah. That's what's up.
But I feel like you don't have to be just one thing anyway, though.
No,
You feel
can't
me?
be now unless you
Can't be. You
Can't
gotta
be.
be multiple,
Yeah.
multitasking.
Can't
You got to.
But what would you label your art? Like, I was giving realism, social
Yeah, so
surrealism.
it's crazy.
I didn't know all those things. I thought it was just like realism and like pop art.
It's so-
Really,
yeah,
I didn't
it's
know
a
it was broke
plethora.
down so many. What would
Yeah.
you label if you had a label? What would you label?
I say dope.
Right, I want to say dope, but that doesn't sound cocky. I mean,
Yeah.
like, I think for me, it's just like it's a little aspect of realism, so maybe surrealism, but like with color. You know what I mean? Again, bro, I ain't go to school for art, so sometimes some of the questions people be asking when it comes to like art, I'm like, bro, I don't even know.
Yeah.
Like I'm learning every day, and it's crazy. So like each project, every new project I start to do, create. And people be like, nah, you kill. I'm like, bro, I'm learning as I'm going.
So what is your creative process? I'm sorry.
So, man, for me, it looks a bunch of different ways a lot of times, man. In theory, I like to hone in on a story. Like, what was a story for me? And what I want to get off. And then like what people relate to. For me, like I say, art's supposed to make you feel something, right? And when we say that, we come from music. Like, what your favorite song will make you, you know what I mean, or make you feel motivated. And that's a form of art. Dance, create, all those are forms of art. So it's supposed to make you feel something. So when I'm in creation, like I'm already feeling whatever I want to feel, but now it's about like how I make y'all feel it, the viewers feel it, and then how can they relate to it? How can they connect to it? How can it make sense for them to want to buy? Right? You gotta think, man, if you doing this or that and you don't feel it, there's no reason for you to extend yourself to try to buy anything, right?
Yeah.
I'm still doing my money anyway.
Yeah.
So if I ain't really got it, if I don't feel
with you
obligated to
on
do
that.
it, I ain't even gonna rock with it. So that's the main part, like getting that part off and then like getting that story off. And then that process for me is just pulling from different aspects that I know that I feel in that moment. But then now, how can I make you feel it to where you're gravitating to it and saying, "Oh, that's dope. Oh, I love this."
Yeah.
That's the deal.
Spinning off of that question. He made me feel